dart up and overhead on either side as well. They're trying to be counteracted by G2. They definitely play towards the sound cues, but they are just lining up for him. Up and above onto heaven. Maybe there's a timing to be taken, but the flashes are picture perfect. Everybody blinded up. One away from the ace. VODs to watch.
You're thinking that G2 should be the ones coming out with the ante, but SEN have had such great awareness of what G2's tricks are.
Look at this from Sentinels, man. You're up against Stingers, and yet you're still opting in to the close quarters fight as well. Just ripping them to shreds! It's relentless. They're not stepping back. Not giving G2 even a chance for a weakness that they can potentially capitalize off in an ace.
Just yet. Zekken is waiting, though. He hears this. The siege comes in. Zekken takes his powder flesh and backs out. Stops the plant at least. Flash out of the smoke. Here comes Zekken, and he's angry. Aspas and Nos are the last two to work with, but the spike is virtually in the next post. A chance for them, though, to reconvene here. 13 seconds. Cloudburst. Spike recovered. Aspas spam down through with it. Zekken for 4. Nosra on his own, and the race.
With the initiators that they've got, can Celsius win that out? No, it's Artzin, but an instant trade from Zekken.
The rates there as well as a redundancy if needed. Still Heaven control for MIBR. That elbow, though, occupied by 2 SEN players, and there's a player there at drop. This is a tough nut to crack for MIBR. And there's Zekken finding 3. You better give him the 8s now. Come on.
Really trying to just get right in this B site.
He is deeper than the Marianas Trench in this backline of MIBR. And here we go, straight onto the B site, swarming over it. However, Cortesia able to hold his ground, but is it enough? Awkward for Celsius there. A lot of smoke play in that B Heaven position. It's an even game in the post plant.
Trailblazer is getting a lot of close information. Bang, able to destroy it. Not without being spotted out on default there.
John had to B main. Great timing there from Zekken. John's now going to get involved. He's satisfied that there's nobody coming from behind. Aspas forced away, stunned out by the special delivery. Teo Util getting value. Still a 2 versus 2 though when John reveals the weapon he's holding. He needs a swing here from Zekken, but the Cloudburst breaks it up beautifully. Clever from Aspas. Now it's up to Noswa. Zekken finds 4.
The timings he takes on the swings there at the very end. It's lovely. Don't let this man play in the back of B. He controls this side of the map. This is his, it's just, those are his angles. Stay away. Able to dash before, caught by the 0 point.
Zekken's in, suppressed, but is ready to throw down. Aspas, his first victim. Nebula gets him out, back to safety. They pull off the site.
That is exactly what he wants to do in that situation. He's just fighting for 1 and to get out. Plays it to perfection. Man advantage retake.
Artzin pinged a lot of damage on Noswa just getting into this site in the first place.
Can Cortesia get this backstab through Vent though?
Got up ropes somehow, but he's left the rest of MIBR out at sea. He's able to make use of the fact that he sneakily got into tower here. The Zekken's going to be hot on his heels, baby. 4 kills for the pride of New Jersey. And Sentinels stretch to lead.
That is a really cute place to play. And Zekken is looking beautiful from it.
There's some energy back.
In terms of the ults, nobody particularly close to more. Zekken this time is going to have a decent read. Okay, they're going to try and push us. They're going to try and disrespect us. I'll give a little bit of spam to that smoke, and they'll have the man advantage for it.
It's an interesting trap wire they've put down. It's going to allow Paper X to potentially push through mid and go to that left side, wrap around to B. Maybe just avoiding that early shock dart you'll often see thrown through. You know, that little bit of information on the A wrap. Doesn't mean someone has to keep holding it. Those players in market are always at risk of being wrapped. At least what we can see, that's not going to be the case. Paper X running into a 3-man stack up. It's a direct approach. And what Zekken is easily dealing with in this round with the rifle in their hand. Zekken looks to tear that hope down and narrates alongside him to shut it out. Paper X are done in this one. A res committed.
Of course, the maximum amount of kills we've seen throughout this might be challenged going forward, because genuinely he has been a force to be reckoned with.
Right, but with 25 seconds it can go wrong.
Fnatic could have left this too late, but let's find out. 24 seconds, they got to make a play here. Storm coming in and Crash is taking those brave first couple of steps. Good work from Zekken, good Storm. And 17 seconds down. They got to get towards the back of the side poster. Makes a meal of it, but lands it in the end. Zekken again, 10 seconds left. Zekken is still on fire here. Bang! Lands a shot and Kayak is sweating bullets. This one's over. Heroics from Zekken doing the damage to Fnatic.
Right there.
Scary player to get going, to get confident, to get feeling out this game. Look at these
seconds left. One enemy remaining.
And then you look at all that, and Fang's still there.
Just doesn't want to take this fight. Wants to cycle the dark cover first.
The refresh of that one way is massive. That is going to bleed some more clock, but Raga is already nipping at the heels, starting to make his way up from main. Narrate knows the pressure's coming. Turns the flash, and 3 players from XLG, 4 in fact, set up, and Zekken is here to mow them down. One more for the Blood God, he says. Oh, have them all!
Absolutely stunning. The form of Zekken from that playoff run in Americas to qualify into this tournament has been phenomenal. Already 9 kills on the board. Perfect swing timing. XLG so distracted there. So distracted by... And they are as good as ever. This would require a monumental comeback, but Zekken is too good right now.
In a market that would at least XLG have been able to set up a staging ground. This will leave Zelsa's looking a little bit stranded, but do they check this corner? Absolutely not! A freebie for Zelsa there as Raga deals with him, but it's electrified play from Zekken. And now SEN, Simmer. As things start to come to a boil, let's swing at his smoke now. See Zekken break the crosshair placement and deal with Levius. SEN had the numbers overwhelming that sole defender of the site. And YZ, all-star YZ has to salvage. That's a good start. Well, sheer down, no big damage done. The Noisy eventually will be dealt with. Electrifying play from Zekken and a 4-piece to secure the equal.
But all of this a feint. But a feint from 2 important players for SEN. Davos in the stun as well. Great crosshair placement though. Zekken talking about getting one as well for his troubles, and he backs himself out of there on top of it. Halle to push this one back here, but seconds to spare. SEN get themselves into the post plan at least, and G2 have that discipline, waiting for the smokes to dissipate. Valin earns himself 2, still Leaf back against the wall. He's got to know roughly the position of Zekken. Isolated into the 1v1, all for the A's. Dodging, sliding off to the side. Oh, to expended! And an ace is his! Zekken has been a force of nature sweeping through this bracket recently. And they needed that. 5 kills. The fake over towards A-Long where he collects the first. Coming back in to make sure that his team is bailed out of a tricky situation. A clutch, an ace. Spectacular individual performance.
That might be to try to apply pressure to Zellsis. We've seen quite a few teams run that kind of strategy against Sentinels on Split.
Walking all the way up though, that's okay, acknowledgement of a bit of lead still. Zekken! Goodness me. Rapid fire with a ghost in hand. He's just seen a shoulder, might be hunting for a little bit more. 3 in a round for him. Can he get the 4? TP's back to safety, rejoining. Rest of the pack.
And when you have a player that's on form like this, white hot to begin the map, why wouldn't you want to fight? He looks super confident, utilizing Zellsis as bait, and put Valin and Jonah P in an almost impossible spot.
Yeah. Walking but spotted. Just to the side here, and a flash and a repeat. Wow!
You're gonna steal his ace.
We know better. They are pretty darn deep. Aspas probably saw the clone cross here, but knew that it was a fake.
It's the one man with a hero rifle for MIBR. Zekken finds the first onto Verno, and with all of these smokes obscuring his view, Aspas just cannot even find a moment to have impact on the round.
There's a rifle. Dropped, needs to be recovered. Looks like Shannon was able to get in amidst the cover of the poison orb, at least get that rifle in hand. He's gonna have to make good use of it though, because Zekken is tearing them limb from limb. He has to hear this, surely. Cortesia trying to get his way up the slope. Shannon does finally employ that rifle.
Cortesia has just picked one up as well, so decent enough weapon. Transfer from Zekken into the ace is so unreal.
They read it completely, but they're going to read the speed back onto him. Relay Bolt gets a few stuns there, but they're still trying to get the trades when Zekken is more than ready to return fire. The clone helps him out, get out of that situation. Oh my God, they're just taking the fights. Are we going to find it? Where's Boostio? Where is he? Oh, they're guaranteeing this one. Gift wrapped with the dimensional drift that they can find him.
The respect on the anti-eco, but unfortunately doesn't get the ace. And now a winning condition. Busio always good with the Sheriffs. Heard where the TP came out from.
There it is. There it is, Zekken. Give it as our...
Look at that. The piss round was perfect. The small change coming through here from 100 Thieves was that they added more players to push behind.
Awesome. Well, just yet, but it is a little bit scary for the post plant here. Zekken spamming through it, using that hero rifle on this buy, or I should say upgrade rifle.
Shots are missing though. There's an opening for C9, not anymore.
Yeah, he closes it down. Oh, waiting on the right side, waiting for the crossfires to come through, and he finds the ace.
Crew are looking for one of those signature floods. This time, the shock dart won't claim the right side.
Another half as they try to flood in. Zekken is too sharp.
Oh, buddy, that is filthy. 3 for Zekken now at null command in play. Give him the rest. Just Kesnet left now, and Zekken will box it away. There is your eye-by power ace, folks. Remember.
Yeah, he's up real close. Oh, he didn't guess the right side. Couldn't even TP out because he was suppressed. And now they're going to accelerate, popping the ult, the dimensional drift through. And the wall goes up, and unfortunately they're going to have to sit and watch for a little bit.
Is Zekken looking?
See what their duelists can do.
I'm back. EG in a really tough spot to get this retake working. Icy's got a dash, try and break out of the choke, but there's so much utility being thrown into this angle.
And they're going to play for post. Look at him taking a big step back. Narrate has his ult, John has his ult. Of course, Narrate immediately invests his.
Just to stall out the hit.
And you still have the payload. I mean, you still got so much to play around here.
There's just more?
It's a slaughter. I mean, it's an absolute slaughter. Derek again is left in an unwinnable 1vx.
Sure, it might have cost Sentinels 3 ultimates, but that is just picture perfect.
Yeah.
I love that. Just using the ultimates with only Zekken on site. And even Zekken has the teleport to jump back into long. So even in the event that, you know, he's not killing every single person, like that would have been fine. Zekken gets nothing there.
Taking their time trying to explore into garage here. Zekken is positioned on both long angles. And that feels like the nail in the coffin. They're going to be executing into the site with 0 smokes.
All good. A little dart bait, not too bad, but Zekken's still moving. And Zekken's just mowing them down.
Spraying through the teammate. Now the Omen ult bangs here too, but Zekken might not need the help. Ult pop, but his ace gets stolen. 13-4. Sentinels. A bang.